My advice for the incoming freshmen is to actually take time to study for your test and for anything else that you actually are worried about, because grades matter and it'll look good on your college application. And to always get involved with anything like sports, clubs, high school's the best experience they say you have, so make the best of it.
My advice for incoming freshmen is study hard for your tests, because high school is definitely harder than middle school. Be involved in everything that you can, sports, clubs, anything that you're good at. There's everything out there. There's something that's for you. Other than that, just have fun and enjoy high school while you have it.
My advice for incoming freshmen is to be nicer to your teachers, because a lot of them are a lot nicer than people make them out to be, and they could become really close to you and you could really get along with them and they could help you throughout high school. And another thing is that you should make as many friends as you can, join sports and clubs and just step out of your comfort zone, because high school is supposed to be a really fun time, and if it won't be unless you make it fun for yourself.
My advice for the incoming freshman is don't be worried about making it to class on time. You have plenty of time to get there. Don't be that kid that runs through the hallways though, and don't be the kid that walks so slow you want to trip when you're behind them. Don't forget to ask questions. Teachers and upperclassmen are here for that. And most of all, just make the most of your high school years.
For incoming sophomores, the advice I have is just because this is your easiest year, do not slack off. It's better not to procrastinate, even though next year is going to be your hardest year, so you want to prepare yourself and be ready for the ACT and just don't slack off.
Always hang in there, because any kind of stress you may be going with will all be over soon. Nothing is ever as bad as it seems, and eventually it will all be fine in the end, and you might even be able to look back and laugh at it.
My advice for the incoming sophomores is to get as involved as possible. You're not that awkward freshman anymore, so now's your chance to take control and join as many clubs as you can and make the most of your sophomore year.
For any incoming sophomores, definitely you guys need to stay working. Sophomore year is one of your easiest years during your 4 years of high school. That doesn't mean you need to slack. You definitely need to keep working and keep your grades up. The sophomore year kind of decides how your junior year is going to go, and you want to keep your work ethic good. It's an easy year, but that doesn't mean slack and procrastinate on your classes. You definitely need to still keep working.
My advice I would give to the incoming juniors would be stay focused, be prepared, and stay organized. But my biggest advice to give you is to not shut yourself out, meaning if you're in clubs or sports, don't forget about your schoolwork.
Learn how to study first semester, because second semester is crazy hard, and if you don't know how to study by the time you get to second semester, you won't do good.
I'd probably say you gotta stay focused, you gotta come every day, because junior year is probably the most difficult year of high school, just because you got your ACTs, you got SATs and things like that. If you miss any days, you can get called behind in homework. Everything is hectic, really, you know what I mean? Do your homework always. Then you still got finals in high school and things like that. So just make sure you stay focused, don't procrastinate, come every day ready to learn. Don't be slacking, things like that. And you can make it through your junior year.
Okay, well, come to school every day. If you can, I only come to school if I only don't come to school if I'm on my deathbed, because even though missing school can sound good, once you miss, it's way, 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 way worse. So come to school as much as you can. That should be the number one thing. Obviously do all your homework, and you have to manage your time, or you're not going to get everything done well. So always set aside time for homework. Don't put it off. Don't procrastinate. Procrastination is the worst thing ever. Everyone does it. I do it. Just you gotta limit it as much as you can, and that's pretty much it.
My advice for the incoming seniors is to make yourself a schedule, because senior year seems like it's going to be easy, but then you have papers and deadlines and it's crazy, and you have to worry about going to college too. So my advice is make a schedule.
I would say get involved. College is people that like to be involved and help out, meet new people, make new friends, just get involved.
You should definitely have a fun time senior year, but it is the most important year for high school, and you should take it seriously, and you should have just a really fun time and make memories that'll last.
Don't stop doing work in school just because you're a senior. Keep your grades up, because colleges still look at your grades this year. Even if they did accept you, they'll still kick you out if you get bad grades. So keep your grades up. It sucks that you have to, but it'll work out. Don't forget about scholarships too. Fill out scholarships. Okay, I'm good.
Okay. First of all, you gotta be able to do at least 20 push-ups. Next thing, you're gonna need at least 5 gallons of peanut butter. We're talking about like fluid gallons. Like you're gonna need to blend it up with some water. All right, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna drink all that. And then you're gonna forget about the push-ups because that doesn't matter anymore. Times are changing, so you gotta go in school, ask everyone for a pencil until you just have a collection of pencils, and then you will sell those pencils. With the money, bribe the teachers, get great grades, and that's how I graduated. That's how I'm going to graduate today.
That was good. I think that should